So
Don't have to pay for it every time you use it.
we're gonna mic it up next time you see us. We're gonna have a microphone. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So it was people doing shadows, but talk about stepping it up. That was beautiful, absolutely beautiful. They focused less on the story and more on the performance. I think having the violin girl there was an excellent add, and especially because the violin was a big part of their act. And I mean, just the way that they're able to make things seem close and seem far. Um, I mean, it's up there with Chin Lin, but I think Chin Lin still has it. But I don't want to take away from this praise I'm giving them.
Yeah, they're showing, not telling, which is always a better move artistically, instead of like going, this says eviction, and then like letting us, I don't know, take in what they're doing and figure some things out for ourselves is a much more connective piece than going like, eviction and then you're homeless and then you're like, this was definitely, and it was a sweet story. You could get behind the characters instead of just being people for whom the world acts on. Here's what I mean. What do you know about the family that got evicted? Nothing, except for they got evicted.
They
Right?
got evicted.
They don't have character traits. They don't have anything. They're just like this generic nuclear family, and shit happened to them, right? Whereas this one, we got a little flavor. Okay, this girl plays the violin. She's becoming successful, like, and she's very loving. She has this attachment to this parent or this sibling or whatever that's in the military, and it's dangerous. Like, we actually know something about them. They're fleshed out people instead of archetypes to play off of, right? So that helps a lot too. And I know those are kind of headier storytelling things, but it's important, right? People are buying what you're selling, and so you have to be specific. You can't just go generic anything. Archetypes do not work in things like this, right? We have to feel like we're connected. It's why Dance Troupe will never win. They will never win because we don't know them. Right?
Wow.
So it's this random group from India that practices 5 billion times and does these amazing stunts.
Like 100 of them,
right?
They don't even get
like,
close
who
up.
cares? The first dance troupe that's going to win is going to be the ones that nail the interview afterwards, that have this kind of great story of like, we're the guys who dance on the subway train or whatever. This keeps us out of trouble or whatever. That has a better chance, but it's still not as good as I'm the singer and I'm right, like that's a part of, and people will accuse America's Got Talent of exploiting that kind of thing. That's every show. That's just the
That's
voice.
TV.
If you think that Carter did not win because Gwen was his coach, like all these things factor in.
You're absolutely right.
It's the connections that you feel, and they did a better job connecting on this story than they did the last one, I thought.
But better. And can I say one thing? Isn't it kind of nice that the judges are not saying shit during these people's performances? We don't got Howie going, I don't understand. What's that supposed to be? Like, I mean, of course they're not going to buzz it, even though they freaking were buzzing semifinal acts. But this is the same season. They are just letting this be something. And if it's not something, then it's not something because they did something wrong. The performers did something wrong. I don't need Howie to ask what's going on anymore. This and Chin Lin, I think, right now have the best chance of winning, but we do have a 13-year-old singer from Norway where's she going to go next? Elton John, Queen?
In the arms of
No.
an angel.
My Jordan won't do that. My Jordan's going all
Maybe
out.
she'll sing the song that everybody sings. We shall see.
We shall see.